On this audio, you'll be hearing from one of the most successful businessmen in American history, Mr. Kevin Trudeau. You may know Kevin as the #1 New York Times best-selling author of the book, Natural Cures They Don't Want You to Know About. That book has sold over 20 million copies and was #1 on the New York Times bestseller list 26 weeks in a row. In 2005, it was the best-selling book in all of America, selling more copies than even The Da Vinci Code or Harry Potter. Today, Kevin's books, which include Natural Cures, The Weight Loss Cure, Debt Cures, and Free Money, have sold over 50 million copies worldwide, making him one of the most successful authors in history. You may also remember Kevin as the founder of the American Memory Institute, which became the largest memory training school in the world. Kevin authored the original Mega Memory Home Study System. That program, which teaches you how to release your own superpower virtual photographic memory, is one of the best-selling self-improvement series of all time, being used by successful businessmen and students all around the world. What most people don't know is Kevin's amazing worldwide global business success. He's the founder of over 60 corporations, doing business in over 117 countries globally. His business empire has generated over $3 billion in worldwide revenue. The industries he's been involved with include manufacturing, advertising, television and radio production, broadcasting, nutraceuticals, marketing, publishing, and consulting. Kevin was the founder of the Golf Channel in the United Kingdom, as well as the television networks UTV and the home shopping network Shop America. In the United Kingdom, Kevin was the co-host of the successful daily television program, The Debbie and Kevin Show. As an amazing rags to riches story, Kevin has been featured in hundreds of newspapers and magazines globally, including feature stories in the New York Times, Wall Street Journal, Washington Post, Chicago Tribune, London Times, Sydney Times, Newsweek, U.S. News and World Report, and USA Today, just to name a few. He has made appearances on over 2,000 radio and television programs, including The Today Show with Matt Lauer on NBC, Fox News Network, CNN, the CBS Early Show, and most of the popular news and television programs around the world. The Wall Street Journal called Kevin America's marketing guru. The Chicago Tribune dubbed him the infomercial king. Since 1989, Kevin has been one of the top 20 most viewed celebrities on television. Today, Kevin is known as one of the most fearless consumer and health advocates of all time. As a whistleblower of corporate and government corruption, Kevin continues to fight governments around the world to protect all citizens' right of free speech. Kevin is also the host of The Kevin Trudeau Show, a popular radio talk show broadcast on stations around the United States and at ktradionetwork.com. He continues to author books, make public appearances around the world, and fight legal battles with governments to protect free speech rights. As a speaker, trainer, and teacher of success principles, wealth creation, and making money, he has shared the platform and traveled with President Gorbachev of the Soviet Union, General Norman Schwarzkopf of the U.S. Armed Forces, and some of the most successful billionaire businessmen from around the globe. He has appeared on stage to audiences as large as 75,000 people and has spoken publicly to over 5 million people around the world, teaching the secrets of making a person's dream come true. He's been inducted into the world's Masters of Business and has been listed in over 20 editions of Who's Who. Kevin's amazing success comes from a variety of factors, including, in his early youth, being inducted into a secret organization called the Brotherhood. Having access to information that has been exclusively available only to the privileged elite class, Kevin was allowed to gain secret knowledge and techniques on how to create your own reality and make your dreams come true. Techniques that go beyond the secret and the law of attraction. Throughout the years, Kevin has taught some of these never-before-revealed success and manifesting techniques to close personal friends and has seen amazing first-hand results, literally helping hundreds of people personally to become millionaires, achieve financial freedom and independence, or make their dreams and goals become a reality. He is called by those who know him the Dream Builder and the Millionaire Maker. Please listen to this audio where Kevin reveals for the first time information and secrets on how you can achieve your dreams. And now, Mr. Kevin Trudeau.
Hi, I'm Kevin Trudeau. I'm excited to be sharing with you this information on a brand new program that I have that you may be interested in called Your Wish is Your Command, How to Manifest Your Desires. If you're listening to this audio, you probably have dreams. You probably have goals and objectives. You probably want more out of life. Maybe you want a nicer car. Maybe you'd like a nicer home, or you'd have the money to fix up your home. Maybe you'd like to travel all around the world. Maybe you'd like extra money so you could pay off your bills and become debt-free. Maybe you'd like to be your own boss and have your own business. Whatever dreams, whatever goals, whatever objectives you have, they can come true. And on this short audio, I want to share with you some information that can help you make your dreams come true. You know, many of you know me as the author of the book Natural Cures They Don't Want You to Know About, and some of my other books. I've had a very successful long business career all around the world. Today I expose corporate and government corruption and share with people secrets that up until now have been exclusively available only to the privileged elite class. Years ago, many of my friends tried to convince me to share some of the money-making secrets, some of the information that I learned as being a member in an organization called the Brotherhood, of how to use your energy to create your own reality. Well, a few years ago, I took that recommendation and I decided to share for the first time ever some secret information, some secret knowledge on how a person, any person, can virtually create their own reality. Now, some of you may be familiar with a DVD and a book called The Secret. It's an excellent DVD and it's an excellent book. And it reveals the secret being the law of attraction. Now, the law of attraction is not new. Back in the 60s, Earl Nightingale did a record album called The Strangest Secret. And in that record album, he said, the strangest secret for success is you become what you think about most of the time. Years before that, Napoleon Hill wrote a book called Think and Grow Rich. Now, Napoleon Hill is an interesting story because at that time, at the turn of the century, the richest man in the world was Andrew Carnegie, the founder of U.S. Steel. And Andrew Carnegie was a member of several secret societies, which included Henry Ford, Thomas Edison, and so forth. Andrew Carnegie wanted to reveal for the first time some of the secrets that the ultra-rich had to themselves up until that time. So he hired this man called Napoleon Hill and gave him a 20-year commission and said, I'm going to teach you all the knowledge I have about success, and I'm going to introduce you to people like Henry Ford, like Thomas Edison, like Firestone, the richest people on the planet at that time. And Napoleon Hill was to get all this knowledge, all this information, and put it into a series of volumes, a series of books called The Law of Success in 16 Lessons. When that came out, it revealed for the first time some secrets that had never been revealed before about success. Napoleon Hill was actually doing something that the inner circle of the privileged elite class didn't want, and that was reveal these secrets to the masses. And there's an interesting story about Henry Ford buying all the books, destroying them, and convincing the publisher to re-edit the books, taking out much of the important information and data, which is exactly what happened. So this information has been a closely guarded secret. The information about how to manifest your goals and dreams, how to make your dreams become a reality, how to make more money, how to virtually use your mind, if you will, use the law of attraction to create what you want in life, is not new, but it has been a closely guarded secret. Now, up until recently, most people never even heard of the law of attraction, and you may be unfamiliar with that term as well. But the book The Secret and the DVD kind of popularized it. Before that, as I mentioned, Earl Nightingale's The Strangest Secret, and before that, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, and his original work, The Law of Success in 16 Lessons. And actually, back in the 1800s, by a gentleman named Wattles, there was a book called The Science of Getting Rich, which actually revealed this a little bit as well. But up until now, most people have never really understood some of these basic concepts because they were operating on theory. So today, there are virtually hundreds of gurus out there writing books on how to become successful and how to attract money or how to attract the love of your life or how to manifest your dreams and desires. And the fact of the matter is, none of these people, although very well-meaning, none of these people have ever made any money in their real life. They've never had a business. They've never had 3,000 employees. They've never made millions of dollars. They've never had a net worth of $100 million. They've never generated $1 billion in sales. In other words, they've never made any money. And what they did is they made all their money selling books or seminars or audio programs teaching you how to get rich. Well, if they knew so much, how come they weren't rich first? How come they didn't achieve wealth and then teach you? Well, that's pretty much what I had done. I had never taught success or taught people how to become rich or taught people how to manifest their goals and dreams. I was just doing it, starting companies all over the world, generating billions in sales. So I was just doing it. And again, as I mentioned, several of my friends said, KT, you really need to share this information. You're an excellent teacher, you're an excellent communicator, you've learned some skills from your involvement in the organization called the Brotherhood, and it's time for you to reveal this knowledge. So a few years ago, I decided to do something I've never done before, reveal secrets and information on how to make your dreams come true, how to make any amount of money that you want happen in your real life. So I took a group of people, actually I offered to a group of people to spend 2 days with me in the European Alps in between Switzerland, Austria, and Germany and Bavaria at a private compound. And at this exclusive, ultra-luxurious private compound, people paid $10,000 to come in for 2 days where I would teach them the secrets, never before revealed, never before released, secrets on how to manifest their goals, dreams, and desires. And for 2 days, I revealed this stuff. Now, these people aren't people unfamiliar with success training. Many of them had listened to many Anthony Robbins courses, seminars, and books. They're familiar with Dale Carnegie, Brian Tracy, Les Brown, Robert Kiyosaki, Bob Allen. There are so many gurus out there that teach success principles, how to become successful, how to manifest your desires, how to make your dreams come true. But again, as I mentioned, none of these people had ever made any money before they wrote their first books. They had never achieved success in their life. And even though they're well-meaning and some of the material they have is excellent, there are some missing secrets. You see, if you read the book The Secret or watched the DVD The Secret, did you know that 99% of the people failed? They used that material and failed. In other words, 99% of the people that watched the DVD The Secret or read the book tried to apply it and it didn't work. Why? Because there's a missing ingredient. There's an ingredient that's missing. It's not in the book and it's not in the DVD. As a matter of fact, there's several missing ingredients, but there's one really important one. You see, there's a secret beyond the secret. There is a missing ingredient, which is why 99% of the people who use that material don't succeed. 99% of the people who read Think and Grow Rich or who buy any of these success books or go to every Tony Robbins seminar or so forth. And even though much of the material is excellent, and many of these things I do endorse and recommend, but there are some missing ingredients. So many of these people that came for these 2 days were very familiar with a lot of this data and material. So they were a little skeptical. They thought maybe I was just going to give them some rehashed material that they heard before from, Zig Ziglar or Dr. Norman Vincent Peale or Bob Schuller or some of the other motivational speakers. Well, I'm not a motivational speaker. So they were in for a surprise. They didn't get a rehash. They got some stuff they'd never heard before, in a way, and presented in a way that had never been done before. The people were pretty much stunned. I shared with them, step by step, the procedures, the things that they had to know in exact order. From who do you listen to a teachability index, how teachable and coachable are you, to the training balance scale, how it has to be in exact alignment, otherwise you don't learn anything. And I cover all the basics first, which nobody even covers. And really for the first 4 hours, I covered this basic material where they thought, why is he spending so much time on the basics? The fact of the matter is, if you don't get this down, nothing else will work. And after 2 days, people were stunned and amazed of what they heard. They had never heard any of this material ever. I recorded the whole weekend. And I kept the recordings and I followed up with the people that were in attendance. The response and the reaction from those who were in attendance and those who had used this material that I taught to them previously was unbelievable. I heard people that were making millions of dollars who previously they had never made more than $100,000 a year. I had people that, as if by magic, business contracts were coming in. I had people meet the woman of their life. As a matter of fact, one guy at the event on Saturday night went to dinner by himself. And there was a young lady also having dinner by herself. She came up and approached him. They happened, this is in Europe, they're both Americans, and they happened to live very close to each other back in America. And they got into this budding romance. The gentleman who was at the seminar thought this was some type of setup that we had done to impress him, and of course it wasn't. It was real. When your vibration is changing, when your frequency is changing, everything changes in your life. So I followed up with these people after they attended this event. People started making more money. Relationships were improving. Every aspect of people's lives were radically changing in ways that were amazing to them. The speed in which it was happening was astonishing. People were making more money. Miracles were happening in their life. It was amazing to each and every one of them. 100% of the people saw unreal results. Now, over the years, I've taught this to a few people before. There was one gentleman I taught this to who was a UPS truck driver. He used this material and developed a business generating over $100 million a year. I had another gentleman who came to me that I taught this to years ago. He had just filed bankruptcy, was living in his mother-in-law's home, flat broke. He used this information and within the next 12 months deposited over $1 million cash in his bank account. There was a woman from California who was grossly overweight and not in any type of relationship and had two dreams: that she could lose weight easily and effortlessly. Don't we all wish? And she wanted to have a lover, somebody that she could have a passionate relationship with. Of course we all want that. She used this material, lost over 150 pounds, and found the love of her life, and has never felt better or has been happier because of this material. There was a woman in California, and there was a big article about this in the papers. She used the techniques in my series, Your Wish is Your Command, and she won the lottery for $110 million. Now, that's not going to happen to all of you. We know that. But it just shows you the power of this information. Now, let me explain exactly what's in this series, Your Wish is Your Command. And I'm going to give you an opportunity to listen to it absolutely free. You see, your brain is both a transmitter and receiver of frequency. This used to be theory and poo-pooed by the scientific community, but today we know it's true. The science proves that your brain actually emits frequencies, and virtually every strand of your DNA emits frequencies in addition to your brain. So you have a transmitter and receiver of frequency called your brain, but you also have a 24/7 beam going out, if you will, or frequency being generated from your DNA. The law of attraction says whatever frequency you put out is attracted to you. So if you want money, when you put out the right frequency, money will come in. Luck will come in. You'll hit the lottery. You'll win at gambling. You'll become luckier. If you want love and relationships, you'll attract a woman. You'll attract a guy. If you want a better, more harmonious relationship in your house, you can attract that and create much more harmony, peace, and patience in your home. If you want more passion in your life, more excitement in your career, you can attract that and actually create it by your frequency. That's the concept. Science now has proven this to be true. When you go through the Your Wish is Your Command CD series, not only are you going to learn information that you consciously apply, but I am virtually programming you for success. I'm virtually turning you into a success magnet, automatically, subconsciously. So when you finish the program, even if you don't do anything, you're going to start attracting more and better things into your life. Now, many of you feel like you have a black cloud over your head and that you're very unlucky. It's probably true. You see, if you don't feel like you're a lucky person, if you feel like you're have a black cloud over your head and things just don't go your way and things never work out for you, it's probably true. And it's because of your vibration. The good news is it can be changed. You can be an incredibly lucky person. You can have love and romance. You can have power and control in your life. You can have super self-confidence. You can have dynamic health. You can have all the money you want. It's just learning how. It's just learning how. You can virtually have your own Aladdin's lamp with your own personal genie that can grant you your every wish. It really can happen to you. Now here's what I want you to consider. If you have goals and dreams, what are you doing right now to make them come true? Think about it. A friend of mine years ago said, KT, if you want things in your life to change, you're going to have to change things in your life. Think about that. The first thing you have to change is your thinking. Now this CD program, Your Wish is Your Command, happened because after the live event, I took those CDs and I took those recordings and I put them on CDs and put them in a beautiful little box called Your Wish is Your Command, How to Manifest Your Desires. And there were 14 CDs. We then started selling these for $1,000. And you know, tens of thousands of people have purchased these. We've given some specials and some different opportunities, but people all over the world have purchased these. Tens of thousands of people have purchased them, up to $1,000 for the entire 14 CD series. And I have sent these to many of my incredibly successful friends. Ed Foreman, the only person in the last 100 years to be elected to U.S. Congress from 2 separate states. One of the most successful businessmen in all of America, and one of my longtime mentors. He's been successful in real estate, in restaurants, investments, construction, oil and gas development, a whole host of industries and businesses. He's traveled all over the world. He's listened to virtually every personal development, self-improvement, and money-making program out there. He's an expert. He listened to this and he says, KT, I've listened to this 5 times. It is the most impressive, best program I've ever listened to in my life. And I've heard that from people all over the world. People that have read every book on success, listened to all the audios, and they say if somebody listens and actually goes through the entire program from start to finish, and ideally to do it in about 14 days or less, which is just 1 CD a day, because listening to it intently is important. People's lives are permanently changed, even if they don't do anything consciously, because the program actually reprograms them. It reprograms them for success and permanently changes your vibration, so you start attracting success and attracting good things in your life, better things in your life. That's key. The response we've been having from people who've listened to this is, quite frankly, amazing. This program, Your Wish is Your Command, is being called the Think and Grow Rich of our time. And quite frankly, it's being called, it's better than anything that's ever been produced ever in the field of creating success. I have on file, not just hundreds, but thousands and thousands and thousands of letters from people all over the world, from over 100 countries. People have listened to this. I have thousands and thousands and thousands of letters from people who say, in effect, I listened to Your Wish is Your Command, and virtually within weeks or months, my life has changed radically for the better. I've made more money. My health has dramatically improved. I have more confidence. I sleep better. I have more self-esteem. I'm not depressed anymore. I'm happier. I'm more optimistic. I have more physical energy. I'm making so much money. Money is coming in from surprise places. It's almost like miracles. I'm opening up the mailbox and there are checks there. I'm winning the lottery. I'm winning at gambling. I've hit slot machines. My luck is amazing. I meet people right at the right place at the right time. Things are going my way. On and on and on. And this could be you. I'm sending you this audio to listen to, or maybe somebody had given you this audio to listen to. This audio was designed to encourage you, at least motivate you a little bit, or pique your interest for you to listen to the entire Your Wish is Your Command series. And I hope I've done that. And now we're going to give you an offer that's too good to be true. This entire 14 CD series, Your Wish is Your Command, How to Manifest Your Desires. And the second part, by the way, is called How Anyone Can Make Millions, the money-making secrets they don't want you to know about. I mentioned people paid $10,000 to attend the live event. The CDs have sold for up to $1,000, and tens of thousands of people have purchased this and paid their hard-earned money to get it. You can now get it absolutely free, and you can listen to it at your own pace in your own home. If someone gave you this CD, get back to them right away, and they will lend you their copy of the Your Wish is Your Command CD series so you can listen to it. If you're getting this in the mail, you can go to yourwishisyourcommand.com. You can go to the website, yourwishisyourcommand.com, and you can order the set absolutely free, but you do have to pay the shipping and processing to get it shipped to you. But then you have your own set absolutely free. I would encourage you to listen to this series. But if you are going to listen to it, I would encourage you to listen to this series in the shortest amount of time. If you are going to listen, the way you will get the most benefit by a factor of 100 is if you listen to all the CDs in 14 days or less. Now, if you listen to a CD when you first wake up in the morning, maybe you're getting ready in the bathroom or the shower, have the CD playing. If you play the CD in the car on the way to work, and then play it during lunch, and then play it in the car on the way home from work, maybe play it right before you go to bed, maybe play it right in the morning when you're waking up, you'll be able to easily finish in 1 week. But make sure you listen to some of the audios every single day for as many days as it takes to finish, and definitely finish within 14 days. That is a key. That is a key. Again, if you're getting this audio presented to you by someone you know, get back to them and they will loan you their copy of Your Wish is Your Command and listen to it right away. If you're getting this through some other method, just go to yourwishisyourcommand.com. Yourwishisyourcommand.com and order your set absolutely free. Just pay the shipping and processing. This is a limited time offer, by the way, to get it sent to you absolutely free. So take advantage of this. Also, if you do listen to the CD series in the next 14 days, someone is going to get back to you. They'll call you. The friend who loaned you the CDs will talk to you, obviously, in the next week or two. If you're getting it mailed to you, somebody will call you. It's a courtesy call. All we want to do is ask you if you have any questions, if you need any clarification. We want to make sure you get the most benefit out of your listening to Your Wish is Your Command. Virtually act like a private mentor or personal coach. We want to make sure that we can answer your questions and help you get the most value out of your time listening to this, because I want you to get your dreams in life. And I know you can, but you have to put forth some effort. That person who calls you, by the way, is also going to give you an opportunity to get an all-expense-paid luxury tropical cruise absolutely free with me and some of my very successful friends. We put on every year a winter leadership cruise, 3 nights, 4 days. It's a $5,000 value. I'm there doing workshops and seminars. We have many other successful people there who are also doing workshops and seminars. Plus, it's all expense paid, luxury cruise. It's a $5,000 value, but you can get it absolutely free. Now, last year, we had to have 2 cruise ships. We had so many people come. We had over 4,500 people from all around the world come for our winter leadership cruise. We bought 2 entire Royal Caribbean cruise ships. On each cruise ship, we had over 2,000 people from all around the world. And on the cruise ship, we had some of my friends, the amazing Kreskin. We had Marshall Silver. We had Ron Ball, Dr. Mortar, Dr. Caldwell. We had Chris McGarrahan, Blaine Aythorne. I was there, of course. We had the author of Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, John Gray. My good friend was there. Mary Miller was there. And we had many, many other surprise celebrities, guests, multimillionaires, and even some members of royal families were on our cruise. We want to help you achieve your goals and dreams. And you can if you put forth some effort. Think about this. What would you do if money wasn't an object? What would you buy? What's your dream car? Would you like a Cadillac, a Porsche, a Maserati, a Ferrari? Would you like a nice SUV? How about one of those Escalades, Cadillac Escalades, or Lincoln Navigators, or Porsche Cayennes? That's a great car. How about a Bentley or a Rolls Royce? I love those. What type of clothes would you buy if money wasn't an object? What type of jewelry? Would you get a new washer dryer? Would you pay off all your credit cards? Where would you travel to if money wasn't an object? Would you go to Hawaii first class? I'll tell you, the first class seats are better than coach. And if you really want to fly first class, a private jet is even better than that. What type of hotel room? You know, they have big ones. How would you like a hotel suite that's around 3,000 square feet with balconies and a private butler who unpacks your bags and irons your clothes for you? Where would you travel to if money wasn't an object? Would you get a second home? Would you retire from your job? Would you put money away and invest it? Would you buy some gold and silver? What dreams do you have? Would you lose some weight? Would you have a personal trainer? Would you have a chef so you could eat better quality food? Would you have a maid to keep your house clean so you didn't have to do that stuff? And maybe a gardener or some landscaper come in and keep your yard clean? What would you do if money wasn't an object? I have a friend who bought Your Wish Is Your Command. He listened to it. In the next 14 months, he made almost $4 million. This is a good friend of mine from Las Vegas, Nevada. And he said, I made this money 100% because I listened to Your Wish Is Your Command. Folks, if you want a better relationship, if you want to make more money, if you want better health and want more energy, if you want to have things in life you don't have right now, you can achieve them. If you want things in your life to be different than they are now, if you want things in your life to change from where they are now, you're going to have to change things in your life. Start by listening to this program, and it's absolutely free. It's my gift to you. You have to listen to it. It's my gift. I know what it's going to do for you, but I can't make you listen to it. I know what it has done for others. Folks, I have the thousands of letters, many of which are handwritten, and not just a sentence, a whole letter. It is absolutely magical and miraculous what this program is doing. Napoleon Hill said this: whatever the mind of man can conceive and bring itself to believe, it can achieve. Think about that. Earl Nightingale said the strangest secret to success is you become what you think about most of the time. See, the key is you have dreams. But the key is, how do you get yourself believing in those dreams and vibrating the right vibration or sending out the right transmission to make those dreams become a reality? That is the secret missing ingredient in every success book out there. And that is the secret missing ingredient that you will learn when you go through Your Wish is Your Command, so you can manifest your desires. I want you to know that you can have, be, and do anything and everything in life you want. You can make your dreams come true. You can be financially free and financially independent. You can have the most incredible, romantic, loving relationship you could imagine. You can have dynamic, vibrant health and tremendous energy. You can be thin. You can look younger. You can have freedom. You can be in control of your life. It can happen to you. You just need to know how. Believe and you receive. Doubt and go without. Folks, dream big dreams, and don't let anyone ever steal your dreams. Go to yourwishisyourcommand.com right now and get the program, or talk to the person who gave you this CD and listen to Your Wish is Your Command. Do it right now. Listen to as many CDs as you can each day and finish the program right away, and then ask the person who gave you the CDs, how can you go on your free cruise so I can meet you personally? Your dreams are about to come true. All you have to do is take action. You know, Bill Gates, one of the richest men in the world, was on the Larry King Show. And Larry asked Bill, what's the secret to success? And Bill Gates said, Larry, timing. I was at the right place at the right time, and luck has a lot to do with that. Folks, I want you to know you are at the right place at the right time. You're not listening to this audio by accident. Maybe you've been praying for an opportunity. Maybe you're hoping or wishing for something to come your way, to get you out of your rut, get rid of that black cloud, save you from where you're at right now. Folks, this is it. You are at the right place at the right time. You may not realize just how lucky you are to be hearing this audio. But Bill Gates wasn't through. He said, Larry, there were a lot of people at the same place I was. The difference was I had vision. I saw the potential in the computer industry, what no one else did, or very few. Do you see the potential in yourself? Do you see the potential in how your life is going to be different if you listen to Your Wish is Your Command now and order the program from yourwishisyourcommand.com? Do you see where your life could be? Do you see that your dreams can become a reality? All you have to do is make a decision and start, and your dreams will come true. Do you see the vision? Folks, whether you listen to this program or not, and whether you apply the information or not, guess what? People are, every day, getting this program, and they are making their dreams come true. Why not you, and why not now? But Bill Gates wasn't through. He said, but Larry, there were a lot of people at the same place I was, and quite frankly, some of those people had the same vision as I did. The difference was I took massive and immediate action. And folks, that's where the rubber meets the road. Right now, if you have dreams, they're never going to come true unless you do something different. Talk to the person who gave you this audio and get the series Your Wish is Your Command, and listen to every CD as fast as you can. Or go to yourwishisyourcommand.com and get the series absolutely free. Remember, tens of thousands of people have paid for this series, and they've paid as high as $1,000. And people who attended it live paid $10,000. You get to listen to it for free, but this is a limited time opportunity. Just pay the shipping and processing when you go online. Take action now. Your dreams can come true if you're willing to do the right things long enough, consistently. Dream big dreams, folks, and don't let anyone steal your dreams. Listen to this series, Your Wish is Your Command, and I can confidently end this audio by saying, I will see you at the top, and I hope to meet you on the beaches of the world.